has, it reminded, it connect to or relate to something of your past. Now, I don't want, like, we are not looking for gossip here, but you are a woman who's working and who is also a woman who's tried to love and get love like any normal person. So where in this book did you feel that it has happened to you? Has it happened to you that men have become insecure about your success? Has your success actually been a penalty for you?
Well, this is a very, it's like
अब आपने पूछा तो हम भी पूछें.
मेरे जख्मों पे नमक छिड़क दिया आपने. No, seriously, I think this is a very sensitive topic. Any working woman would relate with me that when we are not successful, when I was not doing well and I was dating men more successful than me, I felt like I was devalued. I felt like I was not given my due as a woman, as a partner. I was not acknowledged, and men behaved borderline indifferent. So that gave me more motivation to do well. Just how it works for men, you know, like you know a certain woman and you want to be worthy of her, right? For whatever reason, for a better companion, for a better future, for a stable future, you know, you want to do well for yourself, not just for a partner, but why you want to move ahead in life and be successful. We have the same reason as men do, like, you know, so you want to be worthy of your partner. And usually for a man it works. You know, when he acquires a certain social stature and he goes up to the same woman who's doesn't want to acknowledge him, or, you know, doesn't want to, you know, accept him, it works for him. But in a woman's case, it works the other way around. I've felt in my relationship that my success have always gone against me. You know, like there is a certain, okay, here's an analogy. My analogies are usually a bit weird, but I think when I was not successful, men behaved more like a hard-to-please father figure. You know, like hard to please. But when I became successful, they behaved more like an evil, jealous sibling. You know, like I felt like they will put my closet on fire. They were jealous of my fashion sense also, you know, like everything was about competing with me. You know, like, oh, you're doing this? Look at me. You know, you achieved this? Okay, let me blow my trumpet anywhere, anytime. So it became unbearable. So I would say that when I was not successful, my relationships weren't so bad. Because, like I said, in an indifferent father's case, there is still a lot of trust. There is still a lot of faith and occasional nurturing, right? But an evil sibling, there is loss of desire. First of all, you feel a certain loss of desire between the, you know, like, you know, your couple life. You feel that the man is more focused on competing with you, proving you wrong, crushing you and your ego, and completely demolishing you. And there is not even a little bit trust left. So I don't know what evokes this in a man, but it's been horrible. After my success, my relationship has gone completely for a toss.
Wow. So, in fact, I remember casually chatting. There's articles about the highest paid actress, so many awards. Any award you want, you've got it. What would you have more of today? More success or more love?
Well, we want to be successful for love, right?
Is that true? Is that you want to be successful for love?
Absolutely. There is no other reason to life, is there? Like if a man wants to be an achiever for more admiration, for more love, a woman doesn't have any other reason for anyone to feel that a woman has another agenda behind wanting to be successful or earn money, or she's ambitious, so she has some agendas. You know, there's no agenda. It's simply for love, for more admiration, for wanting to be seen as your abilities, not as like a 55 kgs weight that you carry, right? I want to be seen as my abilities, my skills, like the artist I am, you know. I want to be seen as my qualities, not as the girl, like I said, 55 kgs.
You're only 55 kgs. I'm so jealous actually. We are all very jealous of your weight. But, so seriously, desirable women in the country doesn't have love. Guys, what are you doing? Seriously.
Thank you.
You really feel that? Is it because of certain relationships that have made you feel that way? that people have let you down, or you are not lovable enough or something?
Well, like I said, when I wasn't successful, then I wasn't good enough. And when I became successful, I became the person to compete with, So where is the time for love? So you see, but like I said, there are plenty of men out there. We still have a lot of hope. Look at you. He supports his wife. He's, I think we need more examples like this. And I think when our leading men, when an author like Chetan Bhagat is going to write about a woman's journey, from a daughter's point of view, a mother's point of view, a sister's point of view, it's going to make a lot of difference. And I want to ask you, this brings me to this question that usually, because I am a certified screenwriter, and when I read any writer's work, I can tell that whether they have delved into the psyche of the character or not. So when I read this, initially let me tell you, I do not take, women character written by men very seriously. And that's why most my director let me work on my character and flesh them out on my own. So when I read this, I'm like, kya likha hoga? Let me read it, like that.
Okay.
No, but after I read it, I was so impressed, and I asked him that, it didn't scare you to enter the psyche of a woman? Because every writer knows when we are done with the character, there's a part of any character, whether it's evil character, antagonist, protagonist, good, bad, child, a part of it remains in us. So how did you get that confidence from that I'm going to enter this woman's psyche? I'm going to have, even going to enter her anatomy. I'm going to have, behave like a woman. And what if when the book is over, a part of her remains in me? It didn't frighten you?
It did actually. Actually, I've been wanting to write in a woman's voice for 8 to 10 years now. But I had no confidence because of the reasons you're saying. Because I didn't just want to write about a female character who's a detective. It's not a detective novel. It's a novel about women, by a woman, written by a man. And that requires a certain understanding and certain letting go of I can't explain the process. I have to let go of myself. I think you guys do it as actors sometimes. If you're working on a good script, you lose yourself. You are actually become somebody else. And I think it's a very similar process. This book, I went away. I wasn't even in India. I wrote most of this book in Hong Kong. I shut myself out completely. And I thought back at every woman I have known. And when, normally women often scold you. They say, तुम्हें कुछ समझ नहीं आता है. या तुम्हें क्या पता है? Yeah, you don't understand me. I said, what was she trying to say to me? And I contacted them again. And I said, tell me, what did I not understand about you? And then without ego, without any sense of self, I just listened to her as if she's 100% right. And I did it with a lot of women. And I think over time, I just had to let go. Today, I do feel a sense of loss. Every time my book comes out, you want to hold on tight to that story one last time before it goes out to the world. I do feel like maybe I'm permanently become a woman a little bit after this book, which may not be a bad thing. I felt like getting a pedicure this morning, and not just that, but I think there is a certain feminine side which I'm not so afraid of now. I'm afraid to take on uncertainty. I'm afraid to be vulnerable.
Don't we love our husband taking care of our babies? Don't we love our husbands putting nail paints on our fingers? Don't we love our husbands to appreciate our haircut? He's a perfect husband material, ladies and gentlemen. Clapping for Chetan.
No, but Kangana, you are.